Hello and welcome to the virtual Earth Day Festival today. My name is Jessica Watson. I am the Executive Director of Earth Day 365, the organization that's putting on the virtual Earth Day Festival. And we are so pleased and honored to have with us this morning Mayor Lyda Krewson in order to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Earth Day today. Thank you so much for spending the time with us today, Mayor Krewson.
Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate the chance to be with you. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Doesn't feel like a festival, does it? Because we're here on Zoom, but nevertheless, very important day for us to celebrate. Today, the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. It falls, of course, during a global pandemic, which is causing tremendous personal health issues and economic issues. I just want to say that the experience of the pandemic really reminds us all how truly connected we are and how dependent we are on one another, both in terms of the pandemic, but certainly how connected we are with one another and the environment. So amidst these tremendous health and economic issues, we know more than ever that we're all stewards and beneficiaries of the earth, of its health, and how vital its health is to a thriving community, to a vigorous local economy, and to a sustainable environment, not just for us, those of us here now, but for all of those to come, for our kids and our grandkids. Worldwide, human activities are causing the widespread environmental effects and climate change to the detriment of course, our natural resources, our biological diversity, our human health and happiness. The adverse effects include pollution, loss of plant and animal species, loss of our habitat, effect on food and water, weather extremes that cause flooding, and of course, human health crises. We also know that our actions can result in positive outcomes, benefiting both us here locally, nationally, and of course, globally. Nature has such an important role to play in stressful times like these. Whether you just look out the window or explore nature up close, take a little time, take a look at those spring flowers, enjoy a little sunshine, get your vitamin D, get out there and enjoy some nature. This is especially important now. Of course, it's important every day, but it's especially important now as we have these stay-at-home orders in place in St. Louis and across much of the United States and the world. One way for you to connect with nature is to participate as a resident scientist in the STL City Nature Challenge that begins on Friday. There are a lot of good resources on the city's website, our sustainability website. Just go to stlouis.gov, stlouis-mo.gov, and click on the City Nature Challenge link that you'll find right there on the homepage. So the theme for Earth Day 2020 is climate action. I like that. Always better to be about action. And the city, of course, has made the climate and climate protection a priority. We've developed programs to support building energy efficiency, to have cleaner vehicles, and the use of renewable energy, such as solar installations. Just this week, thanks to the Board of Aldermen, thanks to Alderwoman, I should say, Heather Navarro, and of course, thanks to our Sustainability Director, Catherine Werner, the city passed one of the country's first building energy performance standards. Because building energy efficiency, coupled with using clean, renewable energy, will continue to guide the city towards decarbonization and help us achieve carbon neutrality by 2050. 2050 sounds a long ways away, But since we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, 2050 is only another 30 years. The city has also partnered with Ameren, Missouri to offer a successful community solar program. And I'm proud to say that city residents, City of St. Louis residents, represent almost 2/3 of the homes that are participating in the Grow Solar St. Louis residential installations. And again, just today, St. Louis Lambert Airport took delivery of a second CNG bus that was acquired with funds received through the Volkswagen Mitigation Trust. So in addition to a cleaner compressed natural gas vehicles, we have several electric vehicles on order in the works, again, using the VW trust funds. Our efforts have been effective, both at the local government and citywide greenhouse gas emissions continue to be reduced, continue to result in cost savings, environmental benefits, and a healthier place for all of us. People who are most vulnerable, low income and minority communities, are facing a higher health risk and higher economic burdens during this COVID-19 crisis. But they also, unfortunately, often bear a higher burden as we work towards a cleaner environment. 50 years ago, 1970, for those of you who are counting, was the first Earth Day. 20 million Americans joined to voice their protest of our environmental ignorance and to demand a healthier future for our planet. And for more than 30 years, thousands of St. Louisans and people from the region have come together for the annual celebration of this environmental call to action. Although, unfortunately, we can't gather in Forest Park this year for the 2020 Earth Day Festival, the Earth Day 365 team has organized many fun, terrific virtual programs featuring a variety of activities, organizations, and opportunities for you to learn and engage, support, and take action in appreciation of the environment. Earth Week offers all of us an opportunity to make new decisions, to renew former decisions, and celebrate the commitments that we've all made to protect the quality of life and the earth for generations to come. I just want to say thank you for the numerous acts of caring and courage shown by so many. We know that we have more work to do together to make our planet healthier and to make the greatest impact. Our creativity, our innovation, and our commitment can, have, and will rise to the challenge. I'm proud that St. Louis is one of many communities leading the way by embedding equity in its sustainability efforts for sustainable land use, to encourage connections with nature, and to find ways to give back to our earth. There's great work being done in St. Louis to address both COVID-19 and climate change. The St. Louis community has shown that it knows what's needed to be resilient in the face of crisis. So thank you for making Earth Day every day, but especially for all of you, thank you to the work that you're doing to care for our earth. And all of you, all of us, not all of you, all of us who rely upon the earth services and its natural resources during this really challenging time. So I'll close by just saying, be safe, continue your commitment, continue to care for our earth, continue to care for one another. Happy Earth Day, everyone. Stay home if you can, wash your hands, and thank you to all of you who are still going to work because you are essential workers. Thank you, everyone, for the work that you've done so far and the work that we all have to double down on as we move forward. Thank you. Happy Earth Day.
Thank you so much, Mayor Krewson, for those remarks, informing us about all the ways that the city is working towards sustainability. And thank you for your leadership right now in this time of crisis. And for all the participants today, I wanted to let you know about the amazing lineup that we have for Earth Day. And I want to encourage you to stick around for our next presenter, Dr. Odine Serrano, who will be talking about animal trafficking at 11. Thanks again, Mayor Krewson.
Bye, thanks all.